What's up, everybody? You know, they say everything's bigger in Texas. And I think this beer is setting out to prove that point. I have a can of Pecan Porter Brewers Reserve. My name's Josh, and you're watching Half-Ass Beer Review. Half-Ass Beer Review is the show where you don't have to be an expert to know what's going on. I'm not an expert, and I don't want to be. I just want to drink beer and have fun. So let's get into this review. Pecan Porter Brewers Reserve is just that. It's a pecan porter. Only comes from Texas. So this thing clocks in at 12.7% ABV. Big state, big beer. It's brewed with pecans, coffee, and maple. And to top it all off, it's aged in oak barrels. This beer comes from 903 Brewers in Sherman, Texas. On the back, there's a lot to read. 16-ounce can, 12.7% ABV. Tells you what glass you're going to enjoy this beer in. It also tells you what it pairs with. Bacon, pulled pork, and brunch. That's a very bold statement. That's such a vague, yet any brunch you have, you can have this beer with. It's probably a delicious dessert beer. You can probably have this after any meal and enjoy this beer very much so. Let's read a little bit, right? Story time. We're highlighting the best of what a pecan porter offers with additions of maple, coffee, and oak. Maple sweetness balances out the base beer's characteristic nutty, earthy dryness, while the coffee additions further embolden the porter's Carfe malt. The finishing oak tailors the sweet maple, leaving a complex and delightful collaboration of bold coffee, earthy pecans, sweet maple, and oak. A few things on the brewery beer I saw that they have that really intrigued me was the PB&J Monster. It's a fruited beer liner Weiss with raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, and peanut butter. That just sounds delicious. I wonder how the peanut butter works in a fruited beer liner Weiss. And then for food, they have a triple double burger. And I was just looking at the picture of this thing and man, I can eat a lot. Like, I pride myself in sitting down and just being able to eat a lot. I know I shouldn't, that's weird, right? But this burger looks intimidating. I mean, it's $15 for the burger, but you get fries with it, or house-made potato chips, I forgot. But it looks delicious, cheesy bacon burger, just gooiness. Just, my mouth is watering talking about it. But that's enough of that. Let's get into this can art. Very simple can art. It tells you what the beer is, has the state of Texas on it, tells you what's in the beer. That's it. On the back, has all the information I read to you earlier, and a little bit of story time on the side. Now, let's open this beer. Let's pour it in the designated glass. Let's look at it, let's smell it, let's taste it, and get a review out of it. Here comes the crack. That was a good crack. That's, out of the last couple, this was the best crack that I've seen. Heard. Not very thick, but a nice dark pour. Let's see what we're getting here. Very light head, very minimal head. Don't know if that has to do with the oak aging. Let's give it a smell, see what we can get out of it. Again, pecans, coffee, and maple. Getting big pecan smell. The coffee's in there. And maple. Maple finishes it up. Oh my goodness. But you're getting all of that out of the smell of this beer. But now, let's give this a taste. As always, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. Wow. It's a very bold, smooth, that coffee, that black bitterness from coffee. It's very prominent. And then the maple and the pecans just kind of work itself in there. and then the oak is just kind of lasting throughout it. It's still, that coffee flavor is just sticking with me. It's a very delicious coffee flavor too. I'm going to give it another drink and give you my rating. Oh, out of 6, what do I want to rate this beer? This is a really good beer. It's a great beer. I'm going to say it is a great beer. Let's give this beer a solid, flat 5. Like I said, this is a great beer. Super high ABV. You can taste it when you're drinking it, but that coffee flavor is really good, really rich, really bold. The pecan, the maple, they work their way together through the coffee, and then that oak barrel taste just kind of lasts throughout it. This is a great beer. That's going to do it for this episode of Half-Assed Beer Review. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to click that notification bell. Notifies you when I post a new video. Keeps you up to date on all my videos. And then, if you'd be so kind, please share this video. Also, like me on my other forms of social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all at Half-Assed Beer Review. My name's Josh. Have a great night.